Now, to talk a little bit about Chinese medical theory for those of you who aren't acupuncturists or those of you that just want a little refresher in Chinese medical theory, we say we have san yin, or three causes or three layers that disease can enter the body. We have our external layer, which we call the wei qi, our internal layer or our nutritive layer we call the yin qi, and our constitutional level, which we call the yuan qi. And sometimes that pathogen's going to enter from the external and go into the constitutional level, or it could be something that you were born with, and we call that constitutional, and then starts manifesting into the external layer. So for us, there really is a progressive component, and as practitioners, we need to know where is the disease and in what direction is it progressing. It's also really important that we know the root cause of the disease so we can prevent the progression and even potentially the transmission of disease if it's infectious. So these three layers, three causes, or san yin, are the wei qi, the yin qi, and the yuan qi, and we will briefly go over each. The wei qi we also call our defensive qi, and this is how vulnerable we are to external conditions. And so this is either colds or flu, but this could also be how much we're impacted by other people's thoughts or emotions that are put on us. If we have a good defensive qi, we tend to just let things roll off of our back. We don't get colds or flus very easily. We probably don't have seasonal allergies. If you have a lower wei qi, they're the people that get the frequent colds and flu. They get seasonal allergies. They may have asthma, and they tend to get a little bit more sensitive when other people's emotions are impacted upon them. We also say it's related to any skin or lung condition. The yin qi we call our nutritive or nourishing qi, and this has to do with the choices that we make that nourish ourselves. So these are conscious decisions of response. So this means if someone is really angry at you, you have a conscious decision to either argue back or just let it roll off you, or to take it really internally and take offense to it. So we say that these are our lifestyle choices, our personal satisfaction, our moral obligation, and our faith. This could also be how well we nurture ourselves. Do you eat the proper foods and drink enough water throughout the day, or do you choose to have a little bit of self-sabotage and eat sweets late at night or drink coffee when you know you're not supposed to? So this is all related to our yin qi and how well we nurture ourselves. Our yuan qi is what we call our constitutional qi, and these are causes of disease because of genetics, something that happened in the womb. It is our predisposition to disease or emotion. So in Chinese medicine, we say our prenatal qi or our constitutional qi is not only genetic, but it also has to do with the health of the mother while you're in the womb. It also has to do with the relationship between your mother and your father. And it also has to do with the moment of conception. So we say some people may have a weak postnatal qi if their parents were fighting or extremely drunk or on drugs during the moment of conception. That's going to play a huge role in your emotional response and the health of you throughout your entire life. We also have what we call our postnatal qi, which are the environmental influences of afterbirth, of food, drink, and how we respond to emotions. So you might have what we call a weak prenatal qi because your mother was really unhappy, your parents didn't get along, she was entirely stressed out through the entire pregnancy. But once you were born, she started feeding you, organic, free-range foods, healthy choices. She made sure you were hydrated. The emotions in the house were stable and you felt nurtured. That's going to affect your postnatal qi. Some classical texts claim that prenatal chi cannot be added to. Whatever you're born into in this life is all the resources that you're going to have. But Jeffrey Yuen and other Taoist sources say that we can add to the prenatal chi through qigong, meditation, past life regression, whatever it is that you believe in. We can add to our prenatal chi by having good self-care as adults. And also, one important aspect of the constitutional level is Jeffrey Yuen believes that aromatherapy and using essential oils can change your constitutional or your yuan chi.